So guys, it's ND2. I've been making like IRL videos and stuff, but I think it's time to slow down for a bit and make a classic commentary, blah 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 type of video. Now, if you guys really know me, I like basketball and I like the NBA. So I decided to put into my hands to predict the 2025, 26 NBA playoffs, like all the playoffs. So, yeah, if you guys want more commentary videos, subscribe. If you guys want me to make a commentary channel, like it. And if I get 12 likes, I'll make a commentary channel, okay? So, yeah, let's start. So, we're going to start in the Western Conference, OKC versus the Pelicans. Now, if OKC does not make the playoffs, I would seriously bet, if I was a billionaire, I'd bet every single dollar, every single thing I have that OKC would make the playoffs. The only way that they don't make the playoffs is if, three of them get hurt. Because they could at least make the playoffs, even if Shea gets, injured or something happens to Shea. But I think Shea is going to win back-to-back MVPs, in my opinion, so he'll be making the playoffs. And, in my opinion, that Pelicans roster, that looks pretty good. Zion Williams, who's, skinny now, and I feel like it's going to be good. With Jordan Poole, that is going to be a goated. That's going to be good. But next, Nuggets Spurs. Now, I feel like Victor Wembanyama could be top 3 in MVP voting. I feel like he's gonna have a pretty good season. He grew 2 inches. Tell me a tall NBA player that grew, but he does need to gain some muscle because he's very skinny. But yeah, I feel like he will be making the playoffs for the Spurs. The Lakers, I feel like will not be making it. Golden State, I feel like will be a play-in team and will make it. Golden State is just too old. My favorite player, Jimmy Butler's there, but Golden State is just too old. And there's people I feel like could be the future of the team, but they're bench players. But yeah, Timberwolves for sure are gonna make it. Sadly they got swept in the playoffs, but I feel like Anthony Edwards is gonna have an impressive year. Okay, the Rockets. So the Rockets with Kevin Durant, I'm not gonna lie, they look dangerous, and I wanted to put the Suns in here, but I just I don't know about the Suns yet. But yeah, I put the Rockets over the Suns. Mavericks. Now the Mavericks Mavericks preseason, they're not looking good. But when you think Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, and Cooper Flag, that's a dangerous roster, bro. And I know Kyrie, kind of old. Klay Thompson, kind of old. They're both past their prime. Anthony Davis passes prime, but he's still pretty good. Cooper Flag could be a really good key player for this team next year. So I feel like he's kind of one of the deciding factors helping them make it to the playoffs. And now we're going to go to the Eastern Conference. The Cleveland Cavaliers, I feel like they're going to go pretty far. And if you look in this bracket, they might be going far. But let's continue to talk about Cleveland. Cleveland looks pretty good. With the addition of Lonzo Ball, they might not be the greatest team, but they are going to be pretty good. Lonzo can help them pretty good. But the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, they will be a play-in team. Just like last year, they will be a play-in team. They haven't really recovered from Jimmy Butler, if Jimmy Butler was back, I feel like they could be going to the finals this year. But nope, he's not back. So Tyler and Bam will be making it to the playoffs, but probably a play-in team, the Hawks. So I feel like the Hawks, they have really been building the team around what's it? Did I really forget his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. He's who was 2017 draft. He's the star player for the team. The guy who shoots. Everyone shoots in the NBA. I'm stupid. But they've been building the team around him. And Giannis and Damian Lillard back together. I feel like they're going to be pretty good again. So, yeah, they will be making the playoffs, and they will not be a play-in team. Now, the Knicks are tough. The Knicks, that is going to be a powerful team. Now, last year, the Knicks, disappointment. They faced the Pacers. But I think the Pacers will not be making the playoffs without, how am I forgetting everyone's name? He literally made the finals. I still forgot his name. Halliburton. They will be going farther without Halliburton. And the Hornets have not made the playoffs in 16 years. But I believe they will end that playoff drought. Because I watched them versus Dallas. I've seen a few of their preseason games. They look tough. They look like they could possibly make the playoffs and end their 16-year drought. Now, the Celtics, I don't believe they're going pretty far, especially not with Tatum anymore. It's basically just Jaylen Brown and bald guy. But, yeah, they will probably be beating this next team. The Orlando Magic. They're looking pretty good, but I feel like they might also be a play-in team. I feel like they'll be going down since last year, but they'll still have a pretty good season. Now let's get to round 2 of the playoffs. So now we're at round 2 of the playoffs. I do feel like the Pelicans, they will be pretty good this season, but I feel no one can go back past the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Nuggets will be defeating the Spurs just because now that Jokic has help. Jokic might actually try this season. And I just feel like the Spurs are too young. Victor will be good in this series. He will put up a fight. But at the end of the day, Jokic and the Nuggets will win. Now, the Warriors against Anthony Edwards, second year in a row. The Timberwolves. I feel like this will be worse than last time. He will basically sweep them because the Warriors are just so old, and Anthony Edwards, I feel like, will go on a legendary season, especially in the playoffs. The Rockets, Mavericks. In my opinion, I feel like the Mavericks will, shockingly, surprisingly beat the Rockets. I know a lot of you guys might not believe me, but I feel like the Mavs might shockingly beat the Rockets. Okay, Heat Cavaliers, obviously. The Heat will try to put up a fight, but overall they're not going past the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, Hawks, Bucks. The Bucks, I feel like they will beat the Hawks. The Hawks, they'll put up a fight, but they will not be a tough enough match against the Bucks. But the New York Knicks against the Pistons. Pistons, yes, they will break their 16-year playoff drought, but will they be winning a series? No. The New York Knicks will, Charlotte might win a few games, but then the Knicks will just take control. because I feel like they might win one game barely, win another game barely by luck. Because I feel like the Knicks will underestimate them. But if they win 2 in a row, they're just not playing with them anymore, and they will destroy them in the playoffs. But Celtics Orlando, despite not having Tatum, the Celtics will advance. Despite having Tatum, the Celtics will advance in the playoffs. I just believe that. But let's get to the real deal. Shaquille O'Neal, Perk and Peel. Okay, Anthony Edwards. Actually, no, let's not here. I feel like for the second time, OKC will beat the Nuggets because OKC will have a good year. So, yeah. Okay. Then the Timberwolves, Mavericks. The Mavericks, like I said, will barely scrape by in a surprise. But the Timberwolves, they I feel like they're going to have a cold year. They will beat them. Now, Cavaliers, Bucks. This will be a pretty close backup matchup. But I think in a deciding Game 7, the Cavaliers will beat Giannis and Damian Lillard. They'll beat the Bucks. Okay. But Knicks, Celtics. This might... Actually, no, it's not going to be a hard thing. Yeah, the Knicks, the Celtics will... Yeah, they will try their best. But the Knicks are going to go deep. They're going to go pretty deep. So, yeah. But let's get into the final stuff. Ooh, feels like I just ripped off a Band-Aid. Now the OKC in an upset will beat the Timberwolves. And will be advancing to the finals for the second year in a row. Cleveland will fall short. And the Knicks will be making it to the 2026 NBA Finals. Now, it will be the Knicks versus Oklahoma. Now, Shea, I predict he will win the MVP, okay? So 2 years in a row, most valuable player. Makes it to the finals against Shea. Against the Knicks, OKC. I think, in my opinion, OKC will win for the second time. And they will two-peat, starting a new dynasty. That's my opinion. Comment below what you think the NBA season or the playoffs will happen. Who do you think will be MVP? See you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and hugs. If you guys want more commentary videos, I told you, if you get 12 likes, I will make a commentary channel. Peace.